guys? Welcome to this week's podcast. Today I'm joined by...
SuperSonicSJM.
LP Martian 94.
And the Zenbear 89.
And today we are going to be talking about Pokemon.
Woo!
Yeah, good game.
Pokemon.
Good game, of course. Been around
I'm playing it right now.
Are you really?
Yep.
Which one are you playing?
Emerald.
Never played Emerald, actually.
I played Ruby, I didn't play Emerald.
I played Ruby as well.
Pokemon's been around for almost 20 years, right?
God, I feel
Yep.
old.
Oh, God.
95 is when they came out, right?
95.
Yeah, but it was in development a lot longer than that. It actually started around 1990. Very nearly didn't get released, actually, because Game Freak kept losing funds. They had to make games to get the funds in to keep making Pokemon. It took them about 5 years to make it.
Just going to point out that's the first thing on his essay.
Yes.
It is, actually.
Sam has a large
Tick.
essay.
I have an essay worth of fucking facts here. Trust me. You're gonna be pretty fucking in the know after this.
Oh yeah,
But-
if you don't know shit about Pokemon, you're gonna know it by the end of this podcast.
It's true.
Oh,
Basic-
yes.
Basically, Pokemon started this whole trend of collectibles, didn't it? Like collecting monsters.
It's got a whole... It has pretty much everything you can think of as far as Pokemon went.
It was... the idea came from a fair few inspirations. It came from the creator's hobby of book collecting when he was younger.
Oh my god.
Tick.
But it was also based on gachapon machines in Japan.
Oh,
Hence
wow.
the capsule.
Well, they're called Pocket Monsters, right?
It was originally called Capsule Monsters
Oh.
in development.
What were they called in Japanese?
Well, the game's called Pocket Monsters in Japanese, but the original game, when it was originally developed, it was called Capsule Monsters. They couldn't secure the rights, so they tried
Oh.
Capumon,
Well,
and then they couldn't secure the rights to that, so they ultimately stuck with Pocket Monsters.
which is Pokemon for short.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Pokemon.
So what is everybody's first game that they ever play? Like, what is everybody's first exposure to Pokemon? Like, when did you like, wow, what's this? Pokemon.
Technically, it was the anime.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw the anime first.
yeah, I saw the anime and I was like, wow, this seems really awesome. Like, I never really like watched any anime, and I know it was more Americanized because it'd been, it was a big thing in America.
There was a lot of misconception early on because the anime came first over here. And that's where it started, but it was actually the other way around. Obviously, the game was made first, and then the anime was done to follow the games.
Yeah, I watched the show. I enjoyed the show. I watched it all the way up until it went into like the Johto region, and then I stopped.
Yeah, midway through Johto, I kind
Yeah.
of.
It's about the same for me as well.
Here's a little tidbit about Pokemon. If you look at the names of the Pokemon towns, they're all different colors, and Palette Town is the main one. You think of a palette, like a painter, palette, and all the different colors, like cerulean,
It's
pure.
I went to Sam the Curse because you just stole one of his notes.
Oh, no.
actually that wasn't one of my notes. That was
You fail! D
Here's some
minus.
interesting for you. Did you know Ash was originally meant to start with a Clefairy?
Yes, I
Not
know that.
Yes.
you.
I actually knew that as well. And how gay is
And
that?
they swapped it to Pikachu because apparently Pikachu would appeal to female gamers more.
Pikachu was a little asshole to begin with.
Yeah, he was. But as a result of doing that, he's now become the unofficial mascot for the franchise, and as a result, there have been a lot of games based around him, like the Pocket Pikachus and things like that. And
Did
Hey
you ever play Hey
Pikachu.
You Pikachu? That was a fun one. Apparently, if you say in Hey You Pikachu, if you say something
The
about Sony
PlayStation.
PlayStation, it'll piss him off.
It will piss him off, yeah.
Wasn't there something about the episode of Pokemon where Ash gets struck by lightning? Isn't that supposed to be some sort of like thing where he went into a coma, and that's how the rest of his journey went?
That's the first episode. Apparently, after that point in the first episode, he's the theory goes he falls into a coma, and Jessie's meant to be his female side, and James is meant to be his gay side, and Misty's his dream girl,
Whoa.
and something like that.
Is Brock like his sexual prowess?
Yes, his sexual
Something
desires.
along those lines. Yeah, is his chauvinist side.
Makes sense.
Seriously?
So what,
This is overthinking it to the extreme.
what was
Oh,
everything?
trust me, this is not overthinking it. Not until you've heard the Kids Next Door, not Kids Next Door, the Ed, Ed and Eddie one and the Rugrats one.
Oh yeah,
That's over.
That's a good one. What was everybody's first game they had played?
I played my cousin's copy of Blue when he got that.
Blue's a good one. I think I had Blue first. I don't think I had gotten Red in the future, but one of my all-time favorites was Yellow. I love taking care of my Pikachu.
Quick test. What were the original versions for Pokemon?
As far as like colors,
Yeah.
there's Red, Blue, and Blue.
And green.
Nope.
What were they?
It was red. It was red and green,
Red
and
green.
then Blue was made later, and then Yellow was made after that. So technically, Gen 1 had 4 games.
Is that why it's Fire Red and Leaf Green?
Yes, that's why it's Fire Red and
Probably,
Leaf
yeah.
Green. Red and Blue for us is effectively Blue in Japan. Because what Red and Green had a lot of bugs, a lot of the sprites looked really shitty, and Blue was pretty much a fix for all of that. And then we got Blue, and they modified it slightly to give us Red.
That makes sense.
I'm going to steal one of Sam's notes here. Did you know that there was concept art for the first Pokemon game to have 3 protagonists?
Female protagonist as well.
Yes, Sam, I watched those videos as well. Suck a dick.
Yeah. Did you know gaming?
I told you to! I told you to do
They're
that!
the same thing. Did you know that Rhyhorn, or was it Rhydon?
Rhydon.
Was the very first
Rhydon.
Pokemon.
Right on. Yep, they were originally meant to be 190, 39 got dropped, and then later put into gold and silver.
And now there's 300 million Pokemon.
Indeed.
Yep.
Speaking of those 39, one of them wasn't Ho-Oh, contrary to what everyone believes.
Was well, there was other ones like, if you watch the Pokemon movie, not the was it the first one? But there was a Blossom in there, and a Peach, and a
In the
There
first
was
one,
Toad-
a Meryl, and the one that looked like a little
The-
elephant.
The 39 that were
I do know
dropped
about Pikachu's
aren't related
vacation.
in any way to the ones that show up in the anime.
wasn't the first one where like Ash dies and he gets resurrected by magical tears?
Oh yeah, that was a tearjerker. When you were
Yes.
That was.
The scene that makes everyone cry unless you have no soul.
I fucking hated that scene because I was like, yes,
Get
he
the
died.
fuck out.
No, I was happy he died, and then fucking magical tears got in the way.
Why? Hey, do you have no soul then?
Standing behind him with a knife, like you will die, you bastard.
I can just
Yes.
imagine Zen in that theatre, everyone's in tears, and he's going, "Fuck you 4 kids!
In
Fuck
a
off!
in like a
Kill
4-year-old's
that fucker,
voice.
you twats!" And then
You
everyone
twats.
else just looks around at you and goes, "You bitch!"
Yes, that was me.
See, I never played
were
any of the newer Pokemon. I've only played honestly up to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's
Hey,
about it.
Leon, I
What?
finished X and Y.
How was
Can
it?
Can I kick him? Out of the
You can kick him.
It's pretty good. Pikachu actually says Pikachu in this one.
Really, he speaks.
Holy shit.
He doesn't sound like. He actually goes Pika.
How did that go again?
He doesn't sound like a 56k modem.
He doesn't sound like a piezo speaker. He actually goes Pikachu. But apparently, he's the only classic Pokemon to actually do that. They didn't bother doing it with the rest of them.
Hey guys, I will be right back because beer goes right through me.
Fair
I'm
enough.
sure he says
Ah.
that since the
In
second.
the meantime, I'll explain a bit more about X and Y. It's also the first one where the entire thing is in 3D. It's not 3D worlds with 2D sprites. Everything is 3D.
It's
Okay.
It's making a Pokemon game on the 3DS and not making it 3D though.
I know, right? Let's make a game on the 3DS and we'll use sprites.
Yes! It's ingenious!
It's also the first time they're actually bringing online boxes for Pokemon storage into it as well.
Oh god.
You can have up to, I think it's 3,000 Pokemon in online storage, but it'll cost you about £3.50 a year.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
I don't know if it's just my age showing, but to be honest, I always like to stick with the original Pokemons and didn't really watch much after that because it really just got ridiculously repetitive.
Oh god,
What's
yeah.
wrong? What's wrong, Zen? Do you not like a set of keys for Pokemon or an ice cream?
Okay, I'm back.
Not
Do
really,
you not
no.
like chandeliers for Pokemon?
Oh yes, I love
There's
a
a
chandelier
chandelier.
Pokemon. There is a chandelier one and an ice cream one.
Did you guys ever get from Burger King the Pokemon in the capsules? They had the 23 karat gold.
Yes, I got all 6 of them.
I have them all too.
I got all 6 of them, and I got doubles of some, so I could sell them later for a profit.
Yeah,
and I've still got the doubles.
No, those were good.
Lucky.
I need to sell those, but yes, I
don't even know
have all 6 of them. Burger King used to do these Pokeballs, which when you opened them up, there was a card inside that was 23 karat gold plated, and they would do them for about £2 a pop.
That's
That can't be
insane.
real gold.
Shall I take a picture of them sometime and send the picture over?
Go for it.
Yeah, we'll just edit it into the podcast. I want to see this shit myself.
If I can find these Pokeballs, I'll take a picture of all 6 because I've got them all, and I'll send you the pictures.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Yeah. Do you guys ever? I used to be able to.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
I used to be able to do the whole Poke Rap.
Oh yeah.
Does everyone here know about
sang.
the whole? Does everyone here know about the whole Leo Burnett and 4 Kids of the Devil thing in the anime?
No.
In one of the episodes, apparently, if you play, there's a scene where James is being eaten by his victory bell, and if you play what he says backwards, it actually comes out as Leo Burnett and 4 Kids of the Devil. Leo Burnett.
I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you.
Leo Burnett is apparently he's a famous advertiser in America. He does adverts for lots of big brands like Burger King and stuff related to children's advertising.
This explains so much because I'm in advertising and I'm evil.
You don't seem too evil.
Zen Bear and 4 Kids of the Devil.
No,
Zen Bear.
Zen may seem all cute and innocent, but she's really trying to destroy the world.
Yes, of course.
Makes sense.
I mean, totally not.
There is a clip of him saying Leo Burnett and 4 Kids of the Devil on the TV show, and it got past the execs.
Did you guys know that there was an episode of Pokemon actually 2 episodes of Pokemon that were recalled? The one with the Porygon that caused seizures in a bunch of kids, and one where James had breast implants.
There was more than those that got banned.
Really?
There was one where someone held a gun to Ash's face.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
The tentacle one where he knocks down a building, that got banned because of 9/11.
Oh.
Anything that had Jinx got banned because
Christ.
yeah, even though that wasn't actually racist, that was just based on Ganguro girls in Japan.
I don't know. Jinx looks like fucking Nicki Minaj to me.
She does, doesn't she?
No,
It's meant to be based on a Japanese legend of an old lady that's a troll, and Ganguro girls
So,
in Japan.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, they do look like Nicki Minaj, but it's basically orange-skinned, blonde-haired Japanese.
Well, they
girl.
changed Jinx's skin from black to like a light purple.
Yeah, because all the people in America was like, "Oh my god, that's so racist!"
It's like the bitch. Bitch.
Yep.
Bitch.
It's Resident Evil syndrome all over again.
Uh,
Oh my god, you're in Africa and you're shooting black people. Yeah,
I have,
no
I have a
shit.
question for you guys.
Sure.
What did you name your Pokemons, like original names?
I didn't think
I don't tend to name mine.
When I was little, I don't remember, but one time when I used to play Pokemon Fire Red, and I used to be a stoner back in the day. And of course, being a stoner, you have a bad memory. I'd go through and I'd go to my, like, you know when you go to the Pokemon Center and you go through your Pokemon that you have like in your like, not in your inventory, but the ones that you have stored away. I swear to God, I had like 5 or 6 different Pokemon named Wrath for some reason.
Wrath.
Because it was just a name. And I was like, oh, look, I'm going to name this one Wrath. And I looked like, wow, why are all these other Pokemon named that? But I never named mine.
I tell you what I did do. I used to name my character You, as in Y-O-U, and I used to name my rival character My Wife, so that when I won a match, it would say, "You beat my wife."
Aww.
Good lord.
I just usually named my Pokemon after diseases, really.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, I choose you.
Actually, it was a really good strategy to learn for tests, of course.
Ebola, I choose you.
Yeah, Ebola, chlamydia, I choose you.
Tag team.
No,
There
is a Pokemon virus.
Exactly. They were more lethal, I thought, that way.
No, I mean, did you know there is literally a Pokemon virus?
Pokerus.
The Pokerus.
Ah,
What's
I
that
didn't know.
about?
That apparently helps with leveling up and boosting stats. And eventually your Pokemon develop an immunity to it.
It's really strange.
Oh.
Here's something, a question for you guys, because I'm going to be drawing the picture for it later. What is everybody's favorite Pokemon?
It'll be... I don't have one, I have three, and it'd be the legendary dogs from Gen 2.
We'll pick one because I got to put it in the friggin' picture.
Pick one, man.
Why? Why would you
Why?
Pick, what is that one?
Why?
Isn't it like Suicine or Suicanine or whatever, how do you pronounce it?
Super keen. Nice enough.
Suicune, there's Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. Oh, fuck.
Raikou is my favourite out of them three.
We'll pick.
Right, so he's taken one away, so I've got to choose either Suicune or Entei.
I'm not saying that I'm choosing Raikou, just out of my... If you maybe pick a legendary dog, Raikou would be the one I pick.
Oh, fuck. Don't make me...
Here's a question here's a bit of a tidbit of information for people while we're waiting. Did you know that Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno are Uno, Dos, and Tres?
Whoa.
Did you know there was apparently a battle script for Professor Oak programmed into the Gen 1 games?
Yeah.
Get to the high level.
No, you're meant to be picking a favourite Pokemon.
Shut up!
Yeah, pick your
Don't
Pokemon
make
so
me
I
pick.
can draw a picture of it and make it fucking fade into the
Fact.
video right now.
Pick your
Amazing
destiny.
idea. Amazing idea. People of the Twitch chat stream, vote Entei, Suicune, or Raikou. Go.
That, make you Professor Oak!
Yes.
Enter your Pokemon.
Make me Professor Oak.
Make him fucking
So I'm the old
Clefairy.
guy that sits there and goes,
Professor-
Are you a boy or a girl?
But Professor Oak isn't a Pokemon, though.
Make him Clefairy.
We could do Pokemon characters.
Oh yeah, you can be Pokemon characters. Pokemon, because I guess I'm going to be my favorite Pokemon, of course, and I'm going to choose it. Is Charizard.
Bollocks.
I got a question, and I got a little story for you guys. Well, when I was younger, I used to play the Pokemon trading card game,
Oh.
and there used to be this card shop that was down the street from my house. Now, there was a contest to raffle away a limited edition, first edition Charizard holofoil. I won it. I still have it. It's in a protector sleeve. It's worth about $500. Never
That's
sell
pretty
it.
badass.
It's guarded by dogs and army men.
Yeah, Cerberus is guarding it right now.
Lots
We
of my
used-
mates used to spread a myth that if you took tracing paper and applied it to the picture of a Pokemon card and then sprayed it with hairspray, you could turn it into a foil.
Does
Right.
it work?
I don't know, I never tried it, but I would. To be
We used
quite
to play.
honest.
We used to play the trading card game as well in school, but they kind of like got us into trouble because they thought we were gambling.
How you gambling? It's fucking Pokemon.
I know.
I used to get ripped up.
People are stupid.
Yeah.
I was genuinely used to get ripped up. I used to get so pissed off when a teacher would try and rip up my cards. It was like, fuck off.
Oh my god! If
They
a teacher
tried to rip up your cards.
If kids,
Yeah.
if a teacher tried to rip up my cards, I'd be in probably prison right now because I'd kill the
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah, I would have punched her in the face.
Right
I
in the
think you
right in
could
the baby
technically
maker.
count that as either vandalism or criminal damage.
Yeah.
You paid good money for that, and they've destroyed them.
Okay, so I'm Charizard. You are what are you, Sam?
I don't know. The chat's pretty fail at the moment. I mean, I said
Everyone wanted
Entei,
to be
Raikou,
Jinx.
or Suicune, and they've picked either Magikarp or Jinx.
Okay,
Like,
you're a Jinx, Sam.
Yes.
No, in fact, better idea. Do Arceus.
Who's that?
He's the god of all Pokemon.
What? How do you spell that?
You can't be the god of
ARC.
all Pokemon.
Yeah.
ARCEUS.
EUS. Okay. And how about you, Leon? What was yours? Oh, favorite
Well, you took Charizard, so I'm gonna have to go Typhlosion.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You can have Charizard, and I'll be Alakazam because it's my second favorite.
That's pretty
That's
good.
alright.
So you're the Yuri Gelapis take.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like Typhlosion.
Okay, you be Typhlosion, and I'll be Charizard. And how about you, Zen?
Jinx.
I'm torn because I really like Eevee and Snorlax, but I don't want to be portrayed as a huge fucking Pokemon, so I'll be Eevee.
Yeah, I was gonna say be Evelyn.
Be-
Do some weird hybrid.
No.
There's
Eevee.
a website that does that.
Okay, you can be Eevee then. So
Eevee's my favorite because she's so versatile.
Typhlosion, Eevee,
Typhlosion. What are you, Scottish?
That's how I always pronounce it, is Typhlosion.
Hey, I'm a Typhlosion.
Typhlosion.
I'm from Scotland.
I believe that's
Typhlosion.
What are you? I'm an Eevee.
I believe that's when me shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
I'm an Eevee.
I'm an Eevee. And you're a Typhlosion.
I transform
And
into a
what are
bunch
you?
of shit
I'm
depending
a
on what.
Charizard. And I'm an Arceus.
Scottish means
Wabba
shouting.
What do you mean Scottish means shouting? What are you talking about?
You sound like Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah. Gamekeeper.
Hey, I'm Groundskeeper Willie. Have you seen the shinning?
Quiet, do you want to get sued?
Quiet laddie.
Quiet, you want to get sued? Quiet, laddie, you want to get sued?
Oh dear.
Oh
So,
dear.
what would you say in
Hey.
your entire Pokemon?
Wait, back to Pokemon.
Okay. What has everybody's been, like, your best party you've ever had?
Best
Ooh.
party. That's a good question.
Let's hear a good answer.
Let me think. What was my last party?
Riku, Raikou, Jirachi, shit, what were the other two Pokemon? Hippo.
So Sam's the one that like basically spams all the
What
legendaries.
was the last one?
It's true.
Entei, Suicune, Raikou, Jirachi.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
never.
to be fair, I only use OU legendaries according to the Smogon list. So they're not Ubers, they're OU.
Makes sense.
Everyone seems shocked and shunned by that. Stunned by that, you've kind of all gone quiet.
I'm thinking what my best party I've ever had so far is.
I'm just thinking in terms of elementals. What was the best combination? It was like
Well,
fire and.
I had one that was like, depending on the Pokemon, I'd send out a different Pokemon. But I had like, I know I always had my starter Pokemon, which I
Yep.
always. Who did you always choose for your starter? Either Charmander,
Charmander.
always Charmander for me.
Charmander.
Squirtle.
You bitch.
You water
Well,
bitch.
It could have said Bulbasaur.
It is good
Good
against.
against
It is good
rock.
against rock because water is good against rock. So.
I think although I started with Charmander, my favorite fire Pokemon was always Arcanine.
Arcanine is good.
The kind of the favourite fire type starter for everyone generally is Torchic because it evolves into a firefighting type.
That's true.
Spacepin is good actually. Now on my team I always tend to make sure I've got water, grass and fire. I always have a flying.
But grass is so weak, I found. I never liked it.
They've
Grass has got
some
most
special attacks.
weaknesses of any type.
They've got some good special attacks though, and if you get some like, if you get yourself a Bulbasaur, you've got the poison as well, and poison's a lot more effective than
Grass-
you realise.
To be fair, I prefer
It's the most
Snorlax.
type, though. Grass is the weakest type though. It does
Mhm.
have the most weaknesses of the lot.
Isn't it bug type that's the weakest?
No?
No, Bug
No.
type's pretty strong.
Okay.
Grass. Grass is weak against flying, fire, rock, I think, or ground.
It's pretty weak.
There are tons that grass is weak against. Bug's pretty strong actually because it can go against dark and psychic, which are two of the most strongest types.
Psychic,
yeah.
Psychic is weak against Psychic. Psychic is
Yeah, what
also
the fuck
good
is that?
Psychic is weak against dark, ghost, and bug.
in fighting.
And no, fighting's weak against psychic.
Oh yeah. Because I remember the trading
It's
card
something
game.
that's interesting that'll completely kind of shift your view of Pokemon. Like, think of this: Mew and Ditto.
Hmm?
Say it again, Sam.
They're both genderless.
Oh,
They're both 8.8 pounds. What?
oh, you cut out for a
missed that.
second. Yeah.
I know what he's on about.
Yeah, you're about Ditto and Mew, about being pretty much.
Yeah, Mew and Ditto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both genderless.
Mm-hmm.
8.8 pounds. They're both They're the only two Pokemon to learn Transform naturally, and Dittos can be found in the same cave as Mewtwo, becoming more common the closer you get to him, and they're also found in the Pokemon Mansion on Cinnabar Island, where experiments on Mewtwo involved. There's a bit.
Sam is
It's
cutting.
believed that
Yeah, Sam is
clones.
really cutting out. Leave it a moment.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, do you guys want to repeat that? Because you guys will be more clear than me.
Yeah, pretty much what is Ditto is a failed experiment of trying to clone Mew.
Yeah.
It is essentially what it is. They both weigh the same, they're both genderless, and they're both found around the same area,
They're
trying
both the same colour.
same color. And they learn
Yeah.
transform.
There are a lot of similarities between the two,
Yeah.
so it's led a lot of people to think that Ditto is a clone of Mew.
Did you know that in the first...
like-
Go ahead.
I was going to say, likewise, if you look at Gengar and Clefable, they both look very similar as well. They're both immune to each other's attacks, and it's believed that Gengar is derived from the word doppelganger. So a lot of people believe that Gengar is simply Clefable's shadow. They're also two of the earliest Pokemon to be inputted into the game as well.
Did you
Yeah,
know...
actually,
Go ahead.
I knew about that, about the dark Pokemon. I found it pretty interesting that he would have like a dark side as well.
Did you know that the original music for Lavender Town in Pokemon caused kids to commit suicide
No way.
Bollocks.
in Japan?
There's a lot of people that think that's bollocks because there was nothing major in the news about it at all.
Yeah, I know. I just something I had read.
That
no,
music,
no,
though, man, is amazing.
Did you guys ever
I
hear about
could tell you
Pokemon
something.
Black before? Have you guys ever heard about Pokemon Black? It was like a creepypasta sort of thing. Like
No.
it's like a
I've
hack.
heard about Pokemon. I own Pokemon Black.
I say I own Pokemon Black.
What it was, I can't remember all of it, but it was pretty much like I honestly don't remember a lot of it. I'll post a link to the treat. It's like a creepypasta almost, but it's pretty much like
It's set in Unova, right?
what?
It's set in Unova, right?
I think so. And I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember it being something along the sorts of it being like you fight. I honestly don't remember. I'll post a link to it in the chat or in the stream.
There's the first link.
Links? No, I,
Is
Links.
no, I,
something creepy. When Paris evolves,
mhm.
the mushroom on its back engulfs the body to the point where it
Yeah.
becomes the center of the entire Pokemon, and it leaves the rest of the body zombified, which is why its pupils are blank. So the original creature that Paris was ceases to function anymore, and the mushroom takes control.
There are parasites like that take over ants and eats its brain and takes care of it and puts on a leaf so it'll go into like birds that'll eat the leaves.
You got that from Resident Evil 4, didn't you?
No, I knew that by
No.
I read that somewhere.
What was the name of the Pokemon that if you evolved it under specific conditions, you could get that evolved Pokemon and its shell?
There are plenty of
Shedinja.
Pokemon like that.
Yes, that one.
Ninjas
I found
and
that.
Shedinja.
I found it so interesting that it would do that.
Here's a crazy one for you. In Pokemon X and Y, there's a Pokemon that will only evolve if you turn your 3DS upside down.
What Pokemon is that?
What?
I can't remember which one it is, but there is
What's
one that will
that?
only evolve after you've turned it upside down.
I wonder how somebody figured that out. Like, oh, I'm just trying my.
Drop the 3DS.
That is fucking mind blowing.
That's weird. Did you guys, when you guys first saw the first Pokemon episode and you saw the Ho-Oh in the sky? You remember the end of that? You saw it in
Yeah.
the sky
Yeah.
once the sky cleared up. What did you guys first think of it? Like, you never saw that until he went into the Johto region after that.
Mm.
I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
I was too young to kind of really take note of it as
I-
a special event.
I feel like Pokemon, like Ash, he's a shitty trainer. Never got anywhere really.
I think he's a
can't
shitty trainer because he
fucking
keeps
Tauros.
changing Pokemon.
He caught 50
Oh, yeah.
fucking Tauros. What kind of Pokemon does that? I want to catch them all, so I'll
Yeah.
catch 50 of the same fucking Pokemon.
Well, he let his Butterfree go and his Charizard.
I thought that was the
Why the fuck would you let
episode.
Charizard go?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
To be fair, Charizard was a dick for most of the time he had him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Charizard
'cause
is
Ash
going
hasn't
through
changed
puberty.
properly.
Quick question: how many Pokemon Stadium games were there?
2.
4.
Wrong. Wrong.
What? How many?
3.
3.
Alright, what's the third?
The third one actually came before the Pokemon Stadium we got. The Pokemon Stadium we got was Pokemon Stadium 2. Pokemon Stadium 2 for us was Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver. The first one only had 40 Pokemon in it. And it was only released in Japan.
Of course.
Ridiculous.
Fucking Japan.
Fucking Japan and their weird things.
There was
Pokemon.
also meant to be, at one point, a fully fledged Pokemon RPG for the N64 called Pocket Monsters RPG, not Pocket Monster 64, which was Pokemon Stadium. But all we know was that Satoshi Tajiri was involved, and Miyamoto suggested it would have all the art assets from Pokemon Stadium, and we have no idea why it was scrapped.
No clue. Where would you like to see? What would you like to see happen in the Pokemon world? As far as like, what was something that hasn't happened in Pokemon yet that you'd like to see implemented?
All 6
Sapphire remake.
regions in one game.
I would like to see Pikachu evolve, for fuck's sake.
I would like to
That's,
see it.
that's
being,
something that's happened in the games.
It has happened in the games, but not in the series, like on the TV.
Yeah, but we're talking about something to happen in the games.
But poor Pikachu, it's like evolve him for fuck's sake already.
Co-op.
I would like to see it be a massive online sort of overworld type of deal.
They do already bring in co-op in a sense, Leon. You've got like the entry in Pokemon Black and White, and you've got certain power-ups in X and Y that you can
No,
share
I
with
mean
your friends.
actually, you can actually do a journey and go to over someone and do tag team battles against a random encounter.
Be a bit complicated though.
Oh well.
We weren't talking about whether it's a realistic possibility.
Fair, yeah, that's a fair point.
What's everybody's favorite Pokemon game?
I quite like Ruby and Sapphire.
Same.
I liked Fire Red and Yellow.
I think for me it'd probably be Heart Gold.
Heart Gold's a good one too.
Heart Gold is good. I'm sticking mostly to the ones I've played because those are the ones I know best. But I think the earlier ones were the best ones.
What ones have you guys all played? Just to get it out there.
I played up to Black and White.
I've played Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Ruby, Heart Gold, Black, Black 2, and Y.
Holy shit.
I've never
only-
played Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum though.
Me either.
I've only played Heart Gold and Ruby, so I'm the minority here.
I played Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver, Black and White.
Jesus Christ.
And I have
Fucking
tried
hell.
And I have tried Mystery Dungeons.
How
Leon
can you
played
play the
more
same
titles
game
than me.
over and over again?
It's different though.
I liked it up until Diamond and Pearl. I loved it. Diamond and Pearl and Platinum was shit. Then Heart, Gold and Soul Silver were fantastic remakes, and then Black and White is shit.
It kind of
Yeah.
does an opposite thing.
Leon's played more titles than me, but I've played more generations. Technically.
I've only
Let's just suck more dicks.
I've only played.
You just jelly because I've got a 3DS with Pokemon Y. Suck my Pokemon Y, bitch.
That just caught me off guard.
And Leon, I'm going to give you my Pokemon Y cartridge so you can lick it and apologize.
Apologize.
That's
You
been
give me
your-
that
that's been
cartridge,
your-
don't get it back. I'm gonna shove it up my ass.
That's been your kick lately, Sam, about that. You even commented on one of my videos about licking and apologize.
Well, yeah, because you mentioned long tongues in giraffes. I said that so they can lick it and apologize.
Yeah. Now, the Pokemon games I played were Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, and that's really it, unless you count, like, Pokemon Stadium.
All your lists are boring.
Shut up.
Main game, we'll just say main games, at which point Pokemon Stadium won't count.
So don't add any extras, otherwise I'll be going even longer.
Yeah, the list will keep going, otherwise.
It'll almost be as long as your essay.
True.
Speaking
Let's
of
get another fact in there. Let's pick one at random. Let's see.
Nice fact.
Aren't you hilarious?
You're meant to be prepared. You're meant to be able to go bam, fact.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we've already read some already.
Go on. What's on your list?
I'm looking.
I'm looking.
You've got 3 fucking pages. Pick a fact.
Right, here we go. One piece of concept art suggests there was originally to be... Oh no, we've read that one. Black and White contained elements meant to replicate the original game, such as using the 3-way dynamic between the main characters and having 2 rivals. Which is relating to one of Leon's facts earlier.
Levy?
yes.
I thought you died. You went really quiet.
No, I'm here. I'm just chilling a little bit.
There is also references to previous games in Pokemon Black and White as well, such as one of the girls saying, I like wearing dresses, they're comfy and easy to wear, which is a reference to one of the youngsters in the first games going, I like shorts, comfy and easy to wear.
That's weird.
Munna is also a reference to one of the trainers going, I'd like to see a pink puffy Pokemon with flowers on it.
Did you guys ever try to do the Mew glitch or the missing go?
Yeah, I did them both.
Listen though. Does everyone know how that works?
I don't remember exactly how to do it. I knew you had
I
to
don't
use
remember
Game,
either.
Game Shark.
No,
or
I
something.
mean, do you know on a technical level how missing no works?
No.
No, please
So
explain.
what it is basically when you talk to the old guy to do the training thing, which is how you start off missing no glitch. It takes your trainer name and it puts it into the RAM that's normally used to generate the Pokemon that you would fight in a field. Certain characters in your name get converted into hexadecimal, which is how it picks the Pokemon. Obviously, certain characters in your name won't convert properly into hexadecimal. So when you go to Cinnabar Island and you then go up and down that line of sea, there's technically no registered Pokemon in that area. So it uses the last set of registered Pokemon, i.e. your name, to generate a Pokemon. And missing no is used because when it converts your name into a hex number and it tries to take the Pokemon related to the hex number from your name, it doesn't find a Pokemon, so the Pokemon has a missing number, hence missing no.
It looks like a glitch, like a weird thingy.
Well, that's because there's no Pokemon there. Technically, if you really wanted to, you could glitch it in such a way so you could spawn any Pokemon you wanted, like Mew, if you knew what you were doing.
That's an easy Mew glitch anyway.
Jesus.
So you could spawn a Mew using the missing no glitch.
You can catch Mew before the second gym.
Yeah, over in
Cerulean.
what did everybody use their Master Ball on first time they got it?
Mewtwo.
Yeah, same here, me too.
First
Having
time
said
I
that,
used
Legendaries, really.
I caught my legendaries with Ultra Balls.
The legendary in Pokemon X and Y is so pathetic. I mean, this was literally the legendary battle for me. Battle starts, go to bag, throw Ultra Ball, Pokemon caught. That was it.
Wow. I normally have to spend like 3 hours straight trying to catch a Pokemon with an Ultra Ball.
Seriously, if Eltul just went, oh, okay, here's a ball. Yeah, I'll stay in here now.
Must have been
It
comfy.
was like, where the fuck's the fucking challenge in that? What the hell?
But yeah,
Come
first
on,
time I used the
Nintendo.
Master Ball was on Moltres, because I didn't realise Mewtwo was in the game, and I came across Moltres, I was like, holy crap, I want that.
Mhm.
I still have my Master Ball in X and Y.
There's so many different types of balls out now lately. No pun intended, but I used to be
Pause for joke.
Pokemon or Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball. That's the only ones I remember. Now all these like lure balls and gas balls and balls.
Massive
Ball.
All I hear is just balls, 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 and balls.
balls.
Did you guys know if you pirated either Fire Red or Leaf Green and you spoke to an attendant outside one of the ferries,
You say buy the game or die.
yeah, he'd say, if you like this game, buy it or die.
Oh.
It's no fun when we all watch the videos. Except then.
Vote or die, motherfucker, vote or die. Sorry.
emulations got to the point now where that phrase doesn't come up. But yeah, if you spoke to this fairy guy, he'd say, "If you like the game, buy it or die." Which is like, wow, grim for Nintendo.
Yeah, it's like right outside the SS and.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep.
So, is there anything else you'd like? Any question? Does anybody have any questions in the chat? Which is pretty much like 2 people.
I have a question.
Sure.
How were there animals in the Pokemon universe? Weren't they also Pokemons?
Well, the anime suggests that both exist because they have things like fish.
Ah. Did the Pokemon... Fish! Were the Pokemons actually carnivorous?
The game suggests that it's just Pokemon.
Ah. Did the Pokemons eat each other?
Well, yeah, I would imagine, say, bird types
Like,
will eat.
if you wanted to eat fish, would you eat a Magikarp? If you wanted to eat meat, would you kill like a
Well, again, the anime
Okay.
suggests that they use Magikarp for food.
Aw, poor Magikarps.
That's not true. In the episode when the SS Anne sinks, they all want
imagine
to
ways
eat.
to eat Magikarp.
Yeah, but then when you go to try and eat it, it's that they end up finding out it's mostly made up of bone. There's little to no flesh on the Magikarp.
Have you guys ever seen that picture of Magikarp that says, "Once I evolve, I'm going to fucking kill you"?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that one.
Everyone laughs at that fisherman with 6 Magikarps, but when he trains them, he's
Yeah,
gonna fucking destroy everyone.
He
I
knows
can
what
prove
he's
they eat
doing.
Pokemon. I can actually prove they eat Pokemon. Farfetch'd is actually meant to be to the point of extinction because people keep eating it because it's with a leaf.
Ah, it's a duck with vegetables.
Have you guys ever eaten duck? Duck tastes pretty good.
Duck is
I don't like
amazing.
duck. I don't like duck. I'm a fussy
You
eater.
guys suck.
I don't like cheese, so
Yeah, well, you suck
How
dick.
can you not like cheese?
I love
clearly not
cheese.
Leon.
I
Dick
love
has
any
to-
kind of cheese.
Clearly not Leon, because Dick has too much cheese on it.
Ah!
Suck sticks. Like.
Smegma for the win.
Oh my god. Thank you for going into anatomically correct terms, Levy.
You're welcome.
Well,
Speaking of Magikarp, did you know it's based on a Chinese legend, Magikarp and Gyarados?
No, I did not know that.
I can see it. I can see where it's coming
It's-
from, though.
It's basically it's based on a legend where carp would swim up a waterfall to a gate, and if they managed to actually swim up to the top and get through the gate, they would turn into a dragon.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
I like how you went from like 27 people in your stream, Leon, to 8.
Yeah, as soon as I close down Garry's Mod, that's it. Boom! Gone.
Well,
No,
we
no
should-
one cares about the Pokemon.
Do you guys want to play some when we get done?
Can do.
Kind.
Can't do.
Maybe.
Well,
fuck
I
it.
won't be joining, but
Fuck it, who
It's
needs
long.
sleep?
True.
Yeah, you're not at work tomorrow. How did you twist your ankle?
By walking.
Dude, I've done that before. Like, have you ever walked and all of a sudden your foot turns the wrong way and it kind of like
Exactly.
bends underneath? It
I
happened-
turn my foot the wrong way on purpose, and then I use it as a prank in school, and the teacher screams thinking that I've twisted my leg.
I bashed my knee against the fucking door yesterday and now it hurts so really bad.
Yeah, but it's different, Sam, if you're like kind of working and you don't have school and you kind of need the money. It's kind of bad.
I do work, and I do need money.
To
Actually, that's an idea. I should do that at work and see what happens.
see if you get paid.
I might get paid sick leave or something.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I work
I don't
from
know. I'd
home,
have to
so
check.
I'm always home.
I'd have to show first.
You're even luckier, Levy, for
Oh,
working
yeah.
from home.
Oh, it's fun. I
Right.
love my job.
Quick test. What was New Barktown called originally?
I don't know.
Give you a clue. It
Fucktown.
shares a similar name to a video game.
New Barktown.
Halo.
Halo.
Yes. Let's call a town in Pokemon Halo.
We're gonna-
Why not?
Silent Hill.
Resident
Very
Evil.
good.
Raccoon City.
It's Silent Hills.
Really?
It is, yeah. Silent Hills. They had to
Silent
change the name
Hills.
because Konami then released Silent Hill on the PS1.
Dude, fuck Konami. Every time I try to upload a Konami game, they always get me on the fucking
Could be worse.
That's
It could be
bullshit.
trying.
I uploaded
It could be like
entire-
trying to upload a Nintendo game. This is probably going to get boned on YouTube because Nintendo are like, oh, they're talking about the Pokemons. Quick,
Oh,
ban it now.
Bandit, they're saying nasty things.
They're saying Pokemons. That's clearly our copyright. Let's ban it.
Oh,
Damn
God.
it! He doesn't like cheese.
Say goodbye to YouTube accounts.
Dude, if my account got banned, I don't know what I'd do with myself.
You would make another one.
I would, but who would watch me?
Everyone.
I'd have to find everybody.
We would find you.
I will find you. And
I will. Yes, probably.
Yeah, it's dead. She plans to kill everyone.
Yes. Once I come to the UK, you guys are dead. After I take you out for a drink / poison.
I would love to go out for a drink with you guys.
You should come to Europe, Levy.
I want to, but it's expensive as hell.
It is. I know.
Anyways, though, we are now at about 45 minutes. Anything else you guys would like to throw in for maybe another 5-10 minutes before we end the stream?
Hashtag Ruby Sapphire remake.
I'll have a look. Give me a minute.
All right.
Alright. What do you guys think the Diglett underneath the ground looked like?
Here's a question: is that a mouth or a nose on the Diglett as well?
That's true. I think it's a nose.
I want to say it's a nose.
To me, it's
Really?
like a
'Cause
little
that white spot on it looks like a tooth.
It looks nothing like a tooth. It looks
No,
like
it's-
a tiny bit
No,
of nose.
it's a nose, and it's just reflecting light. That's how I see it.
Also, how the fuck can Diglett use dig in water?
Mad skills, bro.
Yeah, pro
It's
skills.
Pokemon, don't question it.
They eat each other. Don't question it.
Cannibals.
You know the old man in Viridian City,
Mm-hmm.
the one who needs his coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually an
You know
alcoholic.
exactly. Yeah, he was drunk.
Wasn't there like a thing, like a theory that you killed Gary's Arcanine or something because he wasn't in the party?
Killed his,
No, it's his Raticate.
his rat cake.
Eradicate, yeah.
Eradicate, yeah.
The thing that suggested it was you fight him before Lavender Tower, and he's got the Raticate. You then fight him again when you see him in Lavender Tower, and his Raticate's gone. And the idea is that apparently it died after the previous battle that you had with him, so you killed him, and he's buried him in Lavender Tower.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, because then he say something like, "You don't have any dead Pokemon. What are you doing here?" Or something like that.
Yeah.
Which he then, at Raticate's grave, he swears to become the best trainer and become the champion.
He's so much
After
better
a lot of
than Ash.
hardship, he does make it, which you instantly take away from him, and then basically destroy his relationship with his granddad.
Oh man.
God,
so,
Ash, you're
so
a dick.
cool. Yeah.
It's not Ash, it's Red. Red, you're a
We
dick.
seem to have shocked them with that fact.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're eating her. Then they'll eat me too.
Also, another question. Machamp. I'm sure that's how it's pronounced, I hope.
Machamp.
Machamp.
Are you about to
can't-
say it's called Judo
No.
originally? Well,
No.
it was.
No.
It was. Just a
No.
little shout out to Sarah
Them
there.
fucking notes!
That's a shout out to Sarah there because that's from the website she gave me. It was originally called Judo.
Ah. But still, it came in male and female versions, right? Why didn't they make, like, a female version wearing, like, bikinis and everything?
Because the female version is clearly a bull-dyke lesbian.
Could be.
Ah. I said that makes sense now.
Did you know that Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan were named after Hitmonlee, also known as Bruce Lee, the kicking fiend, and Hitmonchan, also from Jackie Chan?
Who didn't see that one coming?
Kind of figured that one out.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
So
Leon,
let's try.
that's what she said, by the way.
Ugh.
Did you know the game was originally rejected by Nintendo? Shigeru Miyamoto took interest and became a mentor to Satoshi Tajiri, leading to his name being included in the default name list for the rival in the original Japanese games. And in the special Japanese edition of Pokemon Blue, the names were changed to Game Freak and Creatures Inc. The English games kept this tradition, with the protagonists being named Ninten and the rival being Sonic.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
Shout out to Sam for being able to produce those Japanese names, though.
Shout out to Sam's for reading.
For being able to watch something and make notes of it.
Excellent reading.
I had a lot of stuff I wanted to include.
Well, Sam's
So
the
I
only
wrote-
one who hasn't been drinking like all three of us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
3 people been drinking.
So how you doing?
How you
How you
doing?
doing?
Pretty good. All right. So final thoughts on the game about Pokemon. We already kind of discussed this, but what would you like to be seen done in the next Pokemon?
All
What do you think?
6 regions in one title.
Yeah, we had said that. What do you think it's going to be called? Do you think they're going to call it like X1, X2, or Y2?
Well, the next game, the theory is meant to be that it's Pokemon Z.
Yeah, well, we all thought next
Sure.
Xbox was going to be 720. Look at how that turned out.
I like how you guys call it
Yeah,
Z
'cause
and we call it Z.
Clearly, one is higher than 360. Great count in there, Microsoft.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, that would probably be the final thoughts. We got about 50 minutes worth of bullshit in.
Yep.
I really enjoyed ourselves, and to people out in YouTube land, I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to watch our podcast. But I have been the Leviathan.
I have been SuperSonicSJM.
I've been LP Marshall 94.
And I've been the Zenber 89.
80, yeah. And we will see you guys next week from a different game. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See
Can
you
we
guys
make YouTube land?
Bye-bye.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
From JFake85.